Welcome back to
the Hey I Actually Don't Know podcast
with your hosts, Lauren
and Allison.
And today is going to be a super awesome, fun podcast about concerts. We have been to a handful, I would say a couple handfuls of concerts.
And we like to brag, and we like to talk about them a lot.
A lot. Even though we try to refrain ourselves from talking about it a lot, we still do.
We just like to remember the experiences.
Because I'm the type of person that when I go to a concert, I video every single solitary second of the concert without fail, as much as I can. And then I don't look at them that much, as one does. But I thought we would talk about concerts we want to see that are coming out. Or not coming out, but they're on tour right now. Concerts that are coming out. Concerts are on tour right now because I know the Sweat Tour is going viral.
I haven't seen a lot of it. I know that it's going viral, but it's not really going viral for me.
It is on my feed, but I don't even want to go to the Sweat. Guys, I don't even want to go to the Sweat Tour.
I only know a couple Charlie XCX songs. So.
Yeah. Well, I know we both want to go to the Billy Tour.
Yes.
Really, really bad because we've seen clips and it's so good. But we can't because the closest she's coming to is Atlanta and they're like $400 to $500 cheap. That's as cheap as it goes.
We'll not be attending, but it's okay.
We'll live vicariously through somebody on the internet, as we always do. I don't really know much of anybody else that I can think of right now.
Sabrina Carpenter's look really fun. I know a lot of that album, her newest album, Short and Sweet. So that would look fun. Also, I know Role Model was on tour with Gracie Abrams. Again, I only know like 2, 3, 4 songs of Gracie Abrams, but I would like to see Role Model. I don't know if he's on tour. I know he was. He might be about to be. Actually, I don't know. But I would like to see him. Maybe. Niall Horan might still be on tour. Probably more like internationally now, but I would love to see him. That's about it, really.
Yeah. Like US wise, Billy's the only one I can like think about, like keep like researching about. Cause that's what it is. Like if I hear that one of my favorite artists is on tour in the US, I'm like constantly checking where they're coming near me and have the ticket prices dropped. And I really only look at Ticketmaster, which is kind of bad. I know.
Should we like Ticketmaster's thing? Blah 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 blah. Wait, did you look at StubHub? Or what's the other one? Something.
TickPick.
SeatGeek. She's like, no, like it's always cheaper.
Yeah.
Not that much cheaper, but a little bit. Isn't that where we ended up buying the last one we went to?
Oh no, you bought it.
I think it was on SeatGeek, I want to say.
But I guess we'll do like a brief of like the concerts we've been to. You have the notes up?
Do.
She does. Okay, first one.
Starting off strong. March of 2018.
21 Pilots. No. March of 2018. Is it like Winter Jam?
Toby Mac.
Oh my gosh, Toby Mac. I knew that. Toby Mac is like a Christian, like, not rapper, but like hip-hop artist. Pop artist. So good. He had this song called Mac Daddy.
No, actually, I don't have one on here. Before that, we saw Lauren Daigle.
Yeah,
I don't know when.
Another Christian artist in like a church, but we were forced to go.
I fell asleep. I was a child.
But yeah, Toby Mac had this song called Mac Daddy about like his kid wanting
I want a Mac Daddy. I need a Mac.
Yeah. It was about his kid wanting a MacBook. And me and Allison ate that. The
lyrics are pretty self-explanatory, actually.
I think we made a music video.
We did. It was me, like, wearing some type of, maybe, like, a tie or something, and I had our Mac, or not even our Mac, it was our Dell computer, I think, and I threw it on the couch, and I went, I want a Mac, and my mom saw it, and she was like, no.
Yeah, we were wild.
No.
Yeah, but Toby Mac was okay. I don't remember much.
Alabama wanna sing tonight? If you want to steal my show, sit back and watch you go. If you got something to say, go on and take it away.
Next would be
Say the date and yeah, I'll guess.
June 18th.
Okay, that's 21 Pilots. That was my first secular, or our first secular concert.
What a say, what a beautiful day for it, taking a break for it, we'll find a way to pay for it, because from all the money we gave, raise a blaze for it, raise a race for it, support the sponsor, and start a concert, and complete diversion. Start a mob and you can be quite certain, but win, but not everyone will get out. No, no, win, but not everyone will get out. No, no, win, but not everyone will sing it. I'm nervous when I heard a song.
I feel like we did not see Toby back in 2018 then. That year's gotta be wrong.
I don't know. I
I
can
was a
look
lot
it
younger than that's gotta be wrong. I feel like I made that date up.
up. But yeah, 21 Pilots was like the first secular concert we ever went to. So good. They came to Birmingham to the BJCC. And they were recently in Atlanta. And I wanted to see them. I guess that was the one I didn't actually want to see was 21 Pilots because they came out with a new album. But I didn't. Because I didn't want to go to that Gas South Arena. And we'll get into that later.
This is only for me. October 28th of 2021.
1, 2, 3. Harry Styles. Harry, the reason it's just her is because we were leaving for Puerto Rico the next day.
Wow, that made us sound like.
Okay, we have family in Puerto Rico. We were going for we haven't seen them in 10 years. And then a week before we were supposed to leave, he passes away.
Right.
He was like 90 something. Yeah, we were going for a funeral. But his concert was the day before, and Allison was like, it was in Atlanta.
Okay, what happened was this girl that went to my school, or like she used to go to my school. She had transferred somewhere else at that point. She was posting online that she was selling Harry Styles tickets. And my friends were like, oh my gosh, you should go see how much they are. So I talked to her and she's like, okay, they're not mine, they're actually my friends, but I'll tell her. And so I'm like hoping all day. It's like the day before, right? And then she's like, so she already sold them, sorry. But I was so like, I got my hopes up. I really wanted to go. I was really upset. So my mom was like, okay, you can look and see if there's any left, but you'll have to pay for it. I was like, okay. And I have to pay for hers too.
That's wild.
So I found some the day of the concert.
Which is normal for us.
And I bought them for both of us. It was $600 roughly. I took it out of my savings account where I've put all of my Christmas money since I was a baby and took it out of there. So whatever, who cares? I've been saving since I was a baby. Take it out. I take it out, use it for this. And we were an hour late because we forgot about Atlanta time change. And we only missed the opener. I believe it was Jenny Lewis. But we missed her, and then right when we got there, like, he was about to come on. I think, like, he came on, like, 10 minutes after we got there. Mm-hmm. I was just shaking.
Yeah, and I was just terrified. At home. I was chilling. I went to sleep, woke up, had to get on a plane to Puerto Rico. And I was like...
I was terrified. I was like, I cannot believe I'm here.
It was wild.
Yeah.
But also, might also add, 21 Pilots was also the first concert we snuck into the pit.
It was my mom's
by accident.
idea.
Yeah, she was like, let's just walk down. She was like, she didn't know you had to have a ticket. She was like, let's walk down there. And I was like, wait, Mom. And then it was too late. We were in the pit and we couldn't turn back.
You liar.
Anyways, next one.
Right. March 8th.
2022 was Billie Eilish Happier Than Ever tour. And guys, I'll put in some clips. We were so close. Like, it was wild. Loved it. Billy. Amazing concert, amazing show. That was the first one I cried, or actually
There's a picture of her crying and me smiling at the end of the door because I love this picture.
Yeah, cried at that one. I was like, why is it over? Because she ended it with Happier Than Ever. That was my favorite song at the time, and it was just perfect. Muy bien, yes.
October 26th of 2022. Oh, you were not there. This was another one that was.
Yeah.
I went to Marcus King Band.
With her friend.
With my friend. It's like a country band. They had opened for Chris Stapleton, and my friend had went to the Chris Stapleton concert, and so she's like, do you want to go? My dad has another ticket, and I was like, shoot, yeah, I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
I never had been to a country concert or an outside concert, and it was pretty small. Not like super, yeah, it was pretty small actually. And it was like 5 hours long because he had like 2 openers. 2 or 3? I want to say 2.
Yeah,
like 2
openers.
openers.
I need to add in one that I know you don't
Neil
have.
Francis and someone else. I can't remember. It was a girl. But yeah, it wasn't like bad. It was pretty good. Like I only knew one song that she showed me before I went there. We left kind of early because it was like 11:30 on a school night. My dad was pissed off that I was out late.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Next.
cute little country concert moment. March 23rd of 2023.
That one. That would be Stray Kids. Let me give a little brief timeline and I'll make it quick. Okay.
This is what's unfair.
Yeah, so Allison's been a fan of Harry for years, and she's seen him once. Okay, so in
Timeline for when I saw him, I became a fan of him in 2020. As you saw, I saw him, or like a huge fan in 2020. Like I'd already been a fan of One Direction before then. Okay,
Mhm.
and then I didn't see him until late 2021, and I was like, barely.
Yeah.
Very barely. Saw him.
Now here's my timeline. In like November or something like that, I deleted all my social media except for YouTube. And then I got hooked on YouTube Shorts, as one does. And on YouTube Shorts, I was just getting all kinds of YouTube videos. And I came across Stray Kids' stuff, got really into their music, really into them as a thing, as a band. So that was in December was when I found it. So I deleted it in November. December, it was December 24th. Yes, December 24th, Christmas Eve. We come back from school break, we come back, in January to school. I go on Ticketmaster and I see that they're going to be in Atlanta in March. And I was like, okay. So I didn't say anything to Mom and Dad until like a month or 2 before the concert. And I was like, can I please go to this K-pop concert that you've never heard of? I was like, Mom, I know you like BTS, but there's this other group called Stray Kids and I really want to go. And so I convinced her, and me, her, and Allison went. So I've only known of these people for 3 months. Kind of 4. But like 3 to 4 months. And then the way you're shaking your leg because you're like all riled up about this.
Yeah, that's.
Me and her, it was a seated concert, but the 3 of us were able to sneak into the pit. It was insane.
Is that a common occurrence for us?
And what is it a common? What do you say?
Sneaking in.
It is a common, yeah. What I was trying to say was,
look, we're not rich girls.
we're not rich girls, and I ain't paying full price.
I got 2 jobs. I'm not a rich girl.
No. And at the time, I don't think You didn't have a job? I wasn't working at Cracker Barrel, was I?
was...
Probably not.
No, I was picking up... Yeah, I had a job.
You weren't picking up... Then 2022, you were not...
It was 2023, Lauren.
Oh.
So I had a job.
Yeah.
I had one job, now I have two.
But that concert was like 3.5 hours. It was like one of the longest like indoor concerts we've been to at the time. But so good. And they're on tour right now, and they're supposed to be announcing their US tour. And y'all best believe I will be in that pre-sale line. But here's the thing, they had a pre-sale line for Australia and 500,000 people were in it.
Okay, anyway, next one.
Move on to the next one.
September 15th through 17th of 2023.
Oh, wait, before...
Oh, wait, no, I missed one. What?
Before, there was one in between.
Yeah, July 25th of 2023.
Yeah, okay, there's one that I have on there that you don't have on there. But on July, that's Dominic Fike.
Yes,
At the Cadence Amphitheater.
actually so
in Georgia.
good. So
It was really... we had never been to an amphitheater. It was like our first,
It was my second outside one.
My
But
first one.
my first one, like the country one I was talking about, was like just on the ground, grass.
This one had like stands and stuff, and we were gonna try and again to... I'm gonna bleep sneak, but to get sneak down there, but we couldn't, but we did get closer. And it was really nice. I really liked it. It was really cute, and the vibe was there.
I liked it a lot. It was a very good show.
Yeah,
And
he
it
did
made
an
me
encore.
become obsessed with him.
Yep, that's what really did it. And now in between this and the next one that we went to was actually like my first like festival like one, which there's a school near here that has like apparently I didn't know this, but colleges do like welcome concerts, and T-Pain came to the school one year. And I went to it, and it was miserable. They had like... So it started at 5, and T-Pain didn't come out till 8, and he didn't stop till 10. So we had 3 hours of just openers, which was fine. It was all students and like clubs, and it was really nice and interesting. The only problem was it's in Alabama, and it's humid. And there was barely any water. They'd run out of water. It was so unorganized. People were like on each other. There was a girl passed out right in front of me, and a bunch of other girls were passing out around us. And when T-Pain came out, it was like chill. I think I left at 8:50 or 9. I didn't stay till 10. But I was like, I hope that because we were about to go to a 3-day festival, which is this next one, which we saw
September 15th through 17th,
Yeah.
2023. We have, on the 15th, we saw Pink.
Because we were late.
Pink Get Done.
I wanted to see Pitbull real bad,
Fireball.
but we missed him. We heard him, but we didn't see him. And then Pink played, and I was so mad. I don't even care about Pink. I barely know any of her music.
Bro, I didn't think because like we seen the TikToks of her flying around.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's not gonna do that.
No, she's not gonna do that at the festival. We knew almost every single song she played, and if she did play a song, we were like, oh wait, this is actually good. Amazing song. Amazing performance.
She did a standing, like on her arms handstand on a platform rail, like what? How many feet you would say? 10 feet away
10
from
feet
us?
away from us. And she was like flying around us. And she didn't. There was one song we wanted her to play, and it was So What, because we used to do Just Dance to So What. And she was flying around our heads.
That's when she did the
during
in
So
front
What.
of us, like 10 feet away from us. We were like, Like, I was just like, I was speechless. I was like, so, what?
Rock star?
But,
Really
okay,
good.
Rockstar, I got my rock moves, and I don't need you. And guess what? I'm having more fun, and everything
the 16th, we saw Swaco.
Which was what I wanted to see because he has a song, Fast, 400 on a Dash.
It wasn't my type of music, but
the
guitarist
Yeah.
was nice to be around.
I was shocked. That was one thing about Swaco. I had no idea going into it. All I knew was I knew that one song, and that was like a rap song, but all of his music was like heavy metal, like rock almost. But it was good. And that was the first time I'd seen any body surf. Well, when we went to 21 Pilots, they held him up on a platform.
But, like, okay, this is what I don't love.
It was mosh pitting and
Not really,
body surfing.
though, because some of the time, that's what, okay, not pet peeve. I guess I just don't love when artists do this. Like, if a mosh pit or something like that just kind of happens, I feel like that's fine, I guess, if that's the kind of music you have. But when you're actively having to go, yo, mosh pit, and no one wants to start one, and you're like, someone start a mosh pit, and they're like, no one wants to do one. So then it kind of cringed me out, and then he did do the sort of thing, and didn't somebody beside us like try to get us to carry them, and we didn't know?
No, I was filming. The artist, Swaco, was like right in front of me, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's right there. So I'm filming, and I'm not even, because
whenever he was like telling people to like crowd surf, I was like, I'm not doing that crowd.
He was like, guys, I want all of y'all to crowd surf, but like be safe about it. So I didn't know, like, beat back, people started crowd surfing, and all of a sudden I'm filming and my hand gets yanked down, and I look behind me and girl's on the ground.
Apparently we were supposed to crowd surf.
I was like, guys,
did you see my hands up? Y'all should just not about to.
And I felt so bad. She just fell, and she was like, oh, got me around. I went, oh, I'm so sorry, girl.
Okay. Also on the 16th.
This was for Music Midtown, by the way. I don't know if you said that.
Yeah. Also on the 16th, we saw. Well, this is out of order.
After that was Young Gravy.
Yes.
Oh, baby. Gravy get lit, your bitch disappear. I thought that shit magic. She was your beat, now she with me. Ain't that shit tragic? Gravy get close, you get comatose. That shit automatic. I'm dressing spells, you taking L. Shit is fantastic. Pull up on a bitch, she get steamy. Think I'm Houdini, looking like a genie. Hey, got that sauce for the shady. Gravy so creamy, rich so creamy.
Which I was so excited to see. I am such a Young Gravy fan. I know like almost all of his songs, well, at the time. And he did I really enjoyed that show so much. But we had to leave early to see.
Let's see, like, Alpine.
Which, let me set the real quick in y'all's minds. Half the stage were happening over here. Other half were over here.
A hill.
All the other half was over here, and in the middle was this giant hill. And we would have to like hit. Young Gravy's ended at I think 4. Hers started at 4, or something like that. And I remember the next person started at 6, and hers ended at 6. So we were like running.
Yeah, so the first song I ever heard from Lizzie McAlpine was a song that she has with Phineas called Hate to Be Lame.
It's always in the back of my mind. Maybe my mistakes are the reason that I made it back 2 times. If I could rewind, would there be some butterfly effect? What if we never met? What if the stars never aligned? Hate to admit, but it might be true. Hate to admit, but
And I was like, oh, I love this song. And that's how I became a fan of Lady Galpine. Before Ceilings. And I was like, Billy's here. Phineas is here. I really hope they play Hate to Be Lame together. That would be amazing. For context as well, we will insert a clip here. We were driving around earlier before we went to the festival that day with our cousins.
Oh, yes.
And we were driving, their hotel was beside the Four Seasons Hotel. And Phineas walked in front of our car.
Guys, Phineas walked in front of our car.
Oh my god, shut up. Someone say hey.
Is he going to the Four Seasons?
Probably.
What's happening? Oh my
Probably.
God. Sorry.
Hey, Phineas.
Hey, Phineas.
That was dead ass.
He walked right there, and like in the back, you can hear my cousin and Lauren go, "Hey, Phineas!" Like he was on the phone, not listening, like whatever. Like we didn't get out of the car and follow him or anything. We just kept driving. But like he just passed by us, and I was like,
oh, because we looked and we were like, that's not Phineas, is it? Oh my god, that's Phineas. And I went,
and she videoed it. Okay. Anyways, so then we went to see Lizzie McAlpine, and that's also the stage that Billy was going to be playing at, right? So people were like, they were staying at the front and they were not going to be moving. And we wanted to get a little closer because we weren't going to be staying there long anyways. We were going to go back to see the next person. So we were just kind of going through people, and I've never had so many dirty looks in my whole life. I was
we're like, guys, we're
terrified.
leaving.
I was like, don't worry, you'll have your spot back. That's fair.
So, but Lizzie was good and Phineas did
I
come
loved
out.
her, yeah, it was good. Phineas did come out. It was very exciting. Then we left her stage and we ran
All
to
over.
Niall Horan.
Which our cousins were holding like spots for us, but we also forgot, hey, that's One Direction, and half the world wants to see any One Direction member. They were like really close because we were super close where Young Gravy was, and they were like even closer. And we were like, our cousins, or I said it was our mom, and they were like, your mom can come to you.
Yeah, they were very. They had like really tall guys like blocking.
Yeah.
They would be like holding it back or whatever, and I'm like, we honestly did. Like I was fine where I was at that point, but I did want to like stand there with my cousins.
But funny enough, I did sob so hard.
To Story of My Life.
Story of My Life. He played Story of My Life, and that like hit me in like deep in my chest, being a One Direction girly at the time.
I was too
when
happy to
younger.
be crying, but
It was really good though.
So early in the morning, she don't feel the same about us in her bones. It seems to me that when I die, these words will be written on my stone. Come on. And I'll be gone tonight. Rubbing my tears open wide. The way that I've been holding on to tight, with nothing in between.
then after that we saw Fletcher. We went back to the stage we went to see Lizzie.
Yeah,
McAlpine.
because the 1979 was that?
I don't know where they were, but
They were
I think
playing
our
there.
cousins went to see them.
They were playing and we were like, you were like, oh, let's go see them and then go see Billy, and I was like, I don't know if we'll have time.
Yeah, so we just went to the Billie Eilish stage, and Fletcher was there, and I'd never heard of Fletcher really, but I liked the songs that she played. It was very good. And then Billy came out, and the crowd went wild.
Maybe it's in the color where I left my lover. What exists in me? My beat is more than better. Stop that I feel better. And now I got a belly. Maybe it's in.
I have like. It was
Put it-
very tight.
put
We
in
got
perspective-
closer, but it was.
I think his set ended at 7 and hers didn't start till almost 10.
Yeah, it was tight though. Like it was very crowded. A lot of people were excited. It was a very great show. She played TV and what was I made for, and then I was bawling my eyes out. That's what I was saying. Like when Niall was out there, I was too happy to be crying.
I was happy.
And I was happy when I saw Billie Eilish, but that song TV, it'll make me cry on a good day. And I was crying. But it was good. It's very good. And then The 17th, so the third day, I wanted to go there at 4 and see a band called Inhaler. I thought it would be very good, and I'm sure it was a great show, but I didn't get to go.
Because the only way we convinced our mom to let us go to this was because of Guns N' Roses was playing the next
So yeah.
Come on, Atlanta!
She wouldn't go at 4, so we saw, even though we paid for 3 days,
we had a student discount,
but still. All we saw that day was Guns N' Roses, and we left early. So yeah, we had to leave early for Guns N' Roses too, because it was okay. It just wasn't the best.
we didn't know half the songs.
Yeah.
I would stay because that guy was like crazy. Whoever, I don't know who the lead singer of Guns N' Roses
Axl
is.
Rose?
Yeah. And the guy that was on the guitar.
Slade.
I could look it up, but I don't feel like it.
Yeah, it was okay.
He ate. And the other hot guy that was there, the blonde guy.
They're all old.
They're old, but whatever.
Okay, September 23rd of 2023.
That would be,
The second unfair thing of the night.
yeah. That would be Global Citizens.
So first we opened. Oh, it was poor. Okay.
Let's talk about how we got this first.
Okay. This is me.
Because I never heard of Global Citizens. So for the people who don't know what Global Citizens is Global Citizens is a festival that is held in New York, in Central Park, every year in September. And there's only 2 ways you can get in. Easy way is just to buy a $200 ticket and get in VIP. And it's set up in a circle. So like one half is VIP and the other side is general admission. And general admission, the only way to get general admission is if you get this app and you take actions every day.
Is actions? Yes.
Sorry. And you take actions every day to like better, like for poverty, for what was else? There was a lot of poverty that year. Climate change, etc.
Equal rights.
Equal rights. Yeah, you like write email. I don't know. So you take all these actions and like for every action you like put in this pot and they like draw like, it was like 20,000 people and all, like they give out 12,000 tickets and you get 2 per whatever. So I tell Allison about it because the headliners that year were Anita, which is Conan Gray, Sophia Carson, Stray Kids. Oh, but the main headliner was Red Hot Chili Peppers, which in the first episode I was wearing a Red Hot Chili Pepper shirt, and I had that shirt before we saw them, and I did want to see Red Hot Chili Peppers. Who else was there?
I probably read it.
She has it written down. So I found out about it.
Jungkook.
Oh yeah, Jungkook.
D-Nice. Miss Lauren Hill.
Lauren Hill, yeah.
Yeah.
So I found out about it in July, and it wasn't until September. So I downloaded it and I was like, because Stray Kids was playing, and I was like, if I can go to Stray Kids for free, and just have to pay for like ticket in a hotel, like plane ticket, I'll do it. So I get the app, and I tell Allison about it, and we were going to the beach or somewhere. We were me and you were in a car together. I don't remember. Told her to get it. She does it once. She was on the app one time, did like a handful of actions. We forget about it. It didn't even cross our minds again. We get home, and I guess me and Allison were like both randomly thinking about it at separate times.
I got an email, I thought.
Yeah, and then you were like, got an email, and it was like, congratulations, you won a ticket. And Allison was like, remember like Little Citizens? Because it was like, they told you the days that it was at multiple days they were drawing, different days. And if you didn't accept it within like 48 hours, you lost the ticket, and you could draw it again or whatever. So I was like, hey, I got a ticket. And I'm like, yeah, what? And she's like, yeah, I got a ticket. So me and her, this is what I posted. Me and her are freaking out. We tell Mom, and she's like, okay, well, you're not going unless I'm going. And we're like.
But now thinking back on it, yes, the concert was free, but definitely more expensive to fly there and
well, we
stay
did
there.
more than just go to the concert.
That's true, but still.
So then, we had done it on the way to New York early that year. That's when I told you about it. We were in July, my senior trip. I wanted to go to New York, and I remember we were in the car. Okay, so we'd already been to New York once that year with my dad there. So then Allison wants a ticket, and Mom was like, "We're not going unless Lauren, you win a ticket." So your girl, I kept going. We got 4 tickets. So the 3 of us got into a plane. The first day we were there, beautiful weather, might I add. And then my mom wanted to stay an extra day, and I was kind of glad she did do that, because I was mad because I was also in school at my community college at the time, and I was like, I don't want to miss any days of school, but I was glad that we stayed another day, because the first day was beautiful weather. Day of the concert,
Poured down rain the whole time.
so bad, cold, insane. But besides that,
But we got to eat at this really nice cafe by our hotel every day. I got coffee. I just love New York. Like, I want to go in the fall time so bad. Like, I guess we technically did, but it's not like I want to go like now. Like, I want to go in October. Like, I just love. Then it was kind of fall. Like, that was my favorite time being there. I think like just that time.
it was really nice.
Like, I just
in
love.
September.
Yeah.
Because in July it was nice, but it was like,
It was a little hot, but like not as hot as Alabama. I was loving it, to be honest. I was sweating a lot because we were walking a lot.
Yeah.
But like if I lived there, I wouldn't be walking like that every day. I think it's a really good weather. I like their weather. I like the atmosphere. I love it so much.
Yeah. Can you tell me when to live in New York? Guys, can you tell? But anyways, if I had to rate all the concerts we've been to, like, okay, if I went to the one you went with your friend, probably would also be under here. Oh, it would. A T-Pain is going to be the lowest for me, though. But this one was...
Okay, yeah, I would say the only downside of going to a country concert, again, I've only been to one solely country concert, but everyone's drinking. Like, yeah, mostly when you go to concerts, a lot of people are drinking, but it's not everyone, because on some, like, you know, whatever, everyone's drinking. There's also a lot of guys there, and so at the time when we went, what year did I say it was? Sorry. 2022, I think I was 14, 15. She was a year older than me, and we had a lot of very much older guys, you know, hitting on us.
Anyways, as I was saying before, if I had a rate, it would be lower, just because of not just that the weather, honestly, the weather didn't bother me, it was just the crowd itself was really dead.
Until Jungkook came out.
That and Stray Kids. But, like, for instance, we also went for Red Hot Chili Peppers and mainly Conan Gray.
Yeah, me.
Because we love Conan Gray's music.
It was just a little dead. I think, like, a lot of people were only excited for one thing. I mean, like, some people, and not even some people, like, no one around us was really singing. No. It was kind of sad.
He was
also, like, they were having a lot of technical difficulties.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
Annoying.
There was like one screen at the top with a circle with their brand, and then they had 2 screens on the side. That one screen at the top wasn't showing anything but like their name for half of the concert, and then the 2 screens on the side on our side that we could see was covered up by a speaker.
Yeah, so
and they only moved it when Jungkook came out, and he was like, there was like 2 other performances after him, and that was it, and there was no more. And we were like, oh, okay. And then like Conan Gray, like me and Allison, we're like screaming, like, yes, Heather. No one cared. I think if there was one song, they cared about Heather. I know Winter had just come out at the time. So good. He had to make everyone move their hands. And we were like, guys, where's the energy? Where's the energy? Anita came out. She did good. I didn't know any of her music.
Yeah.
But she put on a good show. And they did her dirty for that screen. Because they like, put filters on it. Sabrina Carson
Yes.
From Descendants.
She I think she sang like 2 songs.
What was the movie that she...
Purple Hearts. She sang a song from Purple Hearts.
We love Sophia Carson. I almost said Sabrina Carpenter.
She had seen. I refused to watch. Sorry if you're a fan of that movie.
Anyways,
And then
yeah, so it was Anita, Conan came out, then Stray Kids came out.
Stray Kids, which might I add real quick, I went because all of them were supposed to be going, all 8 of them, but then there was a car wreck and only 3 of them, which is like their producer group, showed up. But guess what? They still ate, and it was so good. And I will forever thank Allison for the fan camps that she got me that day, because I could not stand still for the laugh of me.
Get a videographer.
Because we were, to put it in perspective, guys, like, Stray Kids came out, they performed, we were like back here. When they finished, we were here. And then who was after Stray Kids?
Sophia Carson and then Jungkook.
Jungkook plays. Guess what? You're getting smashed. Everyone, you can't breathe anymore. And he also brought out Lotto for his song, and we were like, oh, okay, slay. He did.
Couldn't see her.
Couldn't see her. He did his thing. We're here. Guys, we're up here. People only came for them. And I was happy because I was really wanting to see Red Hot Chili Peppers. And that was
my
the
favorite
whole
Red
thing.
Hot Chili Pepper song is
Water Under the Bridge.
yes.
And mine was Scars.
And they did not play it.
But they played Scars. But she was so sad because that's like their most popular song is Water Under the Bridge. But the whole like vibe, something was off during the set. I don't know what was going on. And then, yeah. I don't know, they had Global Citizens again this year, and I wasn't really there for the lineup. The only thing is that Rhett and Link YouTube episode.
Also, Bill Nye was there.
Throw out a random word, and I want you to give the audience an alternative.
Bill Nye was there when we went.
Jordan Fisher was right in front of me.
Jordan Fisher was there.
Jordan Fisher was right in front of me.
Right aside, here, we making an impact. As a matter of fact, I got 2 very good news.
Y'all, this was my Disney Channel crush.
Jordan Fisher was there when we went. But anyways, Rhett and Link, who we also watch on YouTube a lot. I meant to say that last episode. But they were announcing this year, and Hugh Jackman. And that made me really sad because I would love to see Rhett and Link and Hugh Jackman.
And then D Nice came out. Weirdly, never been more hype.
That was honestly, between me and Allison, one of the best sets because he played Paint the Town Red. If I can find the clip, I'll put it here.
Enjoy the rest of your night. Come on.
I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care. I paint the town red. Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that.
But nobody else cared. Me and Allison were screaming. We were jumping.
Tired.
We were just wanted Red Hot Chili Peppers to come out so we could go home. Didn't even get a freaking shirt.
And D Nice, and it was Lauren Hill.
She did good.
Yes, and then Red Hot Chili Peppers. March 13th of 2024.
March 13th of 2024 is Fall Out Boy. That was like another like split second decision the day before I bought the tickets.
Yes.
And we also snuck again down there. And also, the other big thing about that one that we didn't enjoy was the openers. We thought it was only one opener, and it was four. It was four.
Actually,
openers.
I think it was supposed to be a conjoined concert, and so each
Yeah, it was a Jimmy Eat World and Fall Out Boy
concert. Yeah. So, but we didn't know that, so we just thought there were 4 openers, but there was really
2 concerts, which was fine, I guess. That one band, I forgot their name, was really good. It's really good. And my friend was there we were kind of celebrating her birthday. So it was like the first time I had gone to a concert with somebody else besides Allison. But Allison was still there, obviously.
And one of my friends were there, and one of her other friends were there. But
Yeah,
we didn't see them.
And then, but also that was the first concert, besides the one that we went to in Midtown, was like the first concert we drove to by ourselves, got in by ourselves, bought only for ourselves. And it was great. Let's do it again.
And then it was May 17th through 19th of 2024.
May 17th through 19th of 2024.
Or actually, just the 17th and the 19th, no 18th.
May 17th and 19th of 2024. This year was 2 days. We both went.
Mm-hmm.
After Fall Out Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I drawing a blank on this? I'm only can think of the last one we went to. And we wanted to see them.
Yeah, I did. It was mainly me. I mean, we didn't think too hard about it though. Like it wasn't like when we got there, we weren't sure if we would even see it.
Oh, that's why. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this one's so funny.
Okay, I'll say it.
This one's so funny. I'm so sorry I forgot about this.
This is what I'm counting. NLE Chop. Technically, NLE Choppa on May 17th of 2024 he was performing at the Hangout Fest. And we could hear him through the parking lot. Hot in Here was playing. My mom was jamming out, even though she had no idea what he was saying. My mom and my sister decided to ask a guard.
I think, okay, wait, how are you saying it's a little out of order? We were gonna go to the Hangout Fest with our friend, Ashlyn.
Yes.
We were gonna buy tickets.
But they were very expensive.
They were so expensive. And we were like, we're not even gonna go all 3 days.
But we just want to go to the beach, though.
Yeah. So then we were like, let's go over and like see if we can get in. We couldn't, so we listened to NLE, and then I asked the guard
if they could pay him to let us in, and he said, I would let you, except for those guys will see you and make you leave.
No,
he
told me there are other things you had to verify throughout the thing, and they're gonna know, and I don't want you to get in trouble. And I was like, you're lying.
You could have just take the money though, for real. We were not being smart. But then Alana Del Rey was like last that night, and so people like opened the gates and everyone started leaving, and so we just were like, what if we just walked in? And so we just walked in. We only saw her set, and with her, she brought Nessa Barrett, Benson Boone, and Jelly Roll. She brought someone else, but we were for half of her set, we were not there.
It was the person she sings that one song with.
The Chili Peppers. That's not the name of it. Pepper?
I don't know. I don't listen to Lana Del Rey, so I didn't.
Put your hands on my knees, I'm Angela.
Yeah, Angela. That song. I don't listen to Lana Del Rey, so I didn't really care that much, but I did want to just get in. And so The reason the gates open was because
Peppers. It was Tommy
how the stages were. It was like Lana was over here and NLE was here, right in front of the exit. And so they were like, "Okay, NLE's done. All the rappers want to get out. Open those gates." And we were like, and then we go. And guess what? There was no other checkers to verify.
No. But yeah, we had a very good time. We had Lauren's friend with us, our friend.
Yeah, it was her first concert.
Yeah. It was very good. She played my favorite song, which I didn't think she was gonna play. Controls Over Country. She played it. I loved it. She played a song with Nessa Barrett, and then Benson Boone came out, and they played Beautiful Things, which is, I mean, it was a good song.
Really good. And Mom
did a backflip.
Yeah, he did a backflip.
Then she brought out Jelly Roll.
And just sang Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah.
On repeat.
And the crowd went wild. And then...
yeah, so the reason we kind of went and got Mom to agree was to see
Zach Bryan, even though she didn't know any Zach Bryan songs.
Do you remember that beat down basement power?
So at first she didn't care, but then she listened to all of his songs. I was like, I have to see him now. So on the 19th, he was the closer, and so some random people were generous and gave us their wristbands. And
we paid 2 people $20, and I had brought a tiny knife and like cut the wristband off. One girl just gave it to Mom, and another guy was like running by. She's like, "You got a wristband?" And he goes, "Yeah," and rips it off and gives it to her.
Yeah. So we had the wristbands, and we just kind of walked in, and saw Zach Bryan's pretty much entire set. He also played my favorite song by him is Dawn's.
I wanted to hear something in orange.
He didn't play it. If he did play it, it was when we weren't there. I don't know.
Well, he might. No, because I remember he had like a little like fake like, oh, the concert's over thing. And we walked past, we were going to get closer to take pictures, and there was a guy laying on the stage, he's like, "Zach Bryan, I drove all the way for you to play something in orange. If you don't play something in orange," and he finally came back, because he was like, "Okay guys, bye." And everyone was like, "What?" And he came back and he sang Revival for like 15 minutes straight.
Yeah.
No, something in orange.
That's why I guess he does that every concert, but I'm not like a huge Zach Bryan stan, so I didn't really know that. But anyways, that was it for the Hangout Fest. And then September 2nd, 2024.
Well, there's one before that for me. In July 31st, 2024, me and my friend Ashlyn saw 80s. And that was another concert that I had been to by myself, like besides a friend going with me. But it was at the Gas South Arena, and I do not like the Gas South Arena. I didn't like the parking. The venue was very nice, okay, really good. But I'm a State Farm girly and a BJC girly, and that's it. That was the first time ever going to Gas South, but whatever. Concert was amazing. I'll put some pictures. I'll put pictures of all the concerts as we go through, but do not recommend the Gas South Arena. Now September 2nd.
I'm a really good gift giver, so I have to say.
My 20th birthday. It was on my 20th.
That's fine.
You're 20. My 20th birthday was on my birthday on Labor Day, because sometimes my birthday falls on Labor Day. So I get really excited about it. Childish Gambino. AKA Donald Glover, AKA Troy,
AKA the love of our lives.
Please, if we post this, like this clip, I hope Donald Glover sees it and he goes, "I see you." Because he did have to cancel his tour. Like,
he did.
Literally right after he went. Anyways, first of all, Donald, if you see this, you didn't hear this. We did sneak closer. We didn't get into the pit, but we snuck really close. And honestly, I'm glad we weren't in the pit. I'm glad we had seats, because it was so
And
far.
also, it's not like we didn't steal people's seats.
No,
Don't worry.
yeah, when I say we sneak, we don't steal people's seats. We
No.
make sure it's seats that are not getting bought. Okay? And if they told us to move, guess what? We move.
Yes, we move.
We move. So anyways, amazing show. I wish that he wasn't on.
One of the best concerts I've ever been to, yeah.
Yeah. And then literally right after, he had like an injury. He had to cancel. But tips for going to concerts. I always bring like a fanny pack, charger. If you want to sneak in, cross your fingers. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You have to like, wait, that's not what I'm gonna tell you. Say it like that. I don't know any other tips to go to a concert because I feel like we've gone to a lot, but not a lot.
Prices drop.
Oh yeah, get them like.
If you go the day.
They're not gonna drop much more than the day before.
Yeah, if you're just like feeling risky.
Mm-hmm. I've never done pre-sale, but I will be doing pre-sale.
Get there early.
If you can. For merch.
Yeah.
And have fun. Anyways.
Shall we go to that 8 segment?
Anyways, now we're on to that 8 segment.
Yes. So this is a TikTok Lauren sent me that I have not watched.
I don't know.
But it is set at a concert. That's why I'm using it. Who's that cousin? Wow.
Everyone was saying it's really good. And I
I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Let's go, Joe.
I like
Jonas.
he like us girl was like he changed the BPM and it sounds so good. And I was like,
Yes, yeah. This is also something I've already seen, but I think you sent me as well.
I hope she plays Fiend tonight.
Babe, this is a Sabrina Carpenter concert.
Did she actually play it? I'm like so confused. Did she actually?
I think so. I think so.
That's so funny.
Or like at least like before the show.
Yeah,
they play
that's
music.
funny though. She really knows what's going on with the. Sorry, she really knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Social media wise.
But I wish we had done. We meant to do that at the Childish Gambino concert.
Yeah,
and
we forgot.
And then we also meant to do the Troy and Abed in the morning,
And we
which
forgot.
I kind of did. Insert clip, but it's not really.
To see all the greatness that's come out of this city, all the music, and you guys still show up. It's just really beautiful, and I hope you guys keep that precious. It's a valuable place.
This is just cause I don't know. Lauren sent it to me, and it's at a concert, so therefore it counts.
But I think it does play into this video that you posted. Kind of.
Oh, okay.
When we went and saw Stray Kids the first time, she was like, she was like, I need the clip from this song. I need a clip from, and it was this song called Muddy Water, which is like a rap, like not Allison's vibe at all. And I was like, okay. And she's like, I need it. She kept saying his outfit was so good.
It
So
was.
I was like, oh, the member Felix, which is her bias. And I was like, okay. So I sent it to her and I'm like, why is she so obsessed with that? And then later she's like, Lauren, me and Felix had this moment. Well, you can say it. It was your moment.
She's making it sound more dramatic, but there was like a gap of heads between. We were on the floor and there was like a gap, and I swear he was singing that song and he just looked over at me and I was like, that was it.
Because I didn't have that moment with any of them.
So,
but she was like, and this is very similar. That's why
I would say so, but this is just a little concert edit.
Which, This clip right here is another reason I want to go to their concert so bad again, because they've been doing festivals and they've been throwing water on people, and I want to be right there in the front.
That's what Harry Styles did.
I know. When they first did it, I went, because all I could think, what is it called? The blowfish? The whale? Is that what it's called? The whale? Okay.
The blowfish.
The blowfish. That's what I think about. I think about Harry's thing, and I was like, that's what Harry did. Guys, that's what Harry did. But I'm like here for it.
But that ain't so good, I'm full.
Guys, I'm stuffed. I'm so stuffed right now.
I really am.
AKA, we're so tired right now. But thank you so much for watching and tuning in. We hope you enjoyed listening to our concert experiences as much as we like talking about it. And if you have any other questions about concerts that we can legally answer for you,
or any just artists we don't know, they all have experienced great shows with, or just any cool or weird experiences at concerts y'all have, feel free to let us know.
Yeah, maybe we'll have just an episode where we talk about the weird interactions we've had at concerts, because it always, like, that's the only time we ever go out. Just for concerts. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Our episodes air every Wednesday at 11 a.m. So make sure you like and comment and DM us about whatever.
Go follow hey_IDK pod on Instagram
and TikTok
and YouTube. Have a great day.
We love you.
Great week. Love ya.